Look at this pretty kid. It's so pretty. It's okay. Hi, everybody. My baby, she's my baby. Look at her. Look at her. No. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the PP Awards. This is gonna be. Are you really gonna mess with this plastic bag as I'm recording this right now? This is gonna be the first of what I hope to become a yearly tradition here in this channel, where I'll award the best and worst of several categories, okay? So, I'll try to not take too long, because this isn't the Oscars. I don't want it to last like 2 hours of video, but let's get down to it, okay? Let's start with best game that I didn't play. Yeah, the nominees are Night in the Woods, Breath of the Wild, and Mario Odyssey. As you can assume already, I don't have a Nintendo Switch, therefore I can play any of the amazing games that Nintendo has released this year of 2017. I would put probably Odyssey or Breath of the Wild as my game of the year, but I didn't play it. So, the best game this year that I didn't play, it's gonna be Breath of the Wild. I mean, seriously, come on. It shook Zelda structure as a very traditional formula game, and it's just so, like, Link can wear a freaking belly dancer outfit, and I think we've talked about enough about Sidon. Like, seriously? She wants to stay here. So yeah, Breath of the Wild, best game of the year that I didn't play. Okay, let's go to the best meme of 2017. This is gonna be a fun one. The nominees are right in front of my salad. Adding Persona 5, like the whole "you never see it coming" meme, and adding like the Persona 5 battle UI to everything. The anime girl eating from a fork. Yes, have you seen that one? I'm not sure if it classifies as a meme, but that really, that's never gonna leave my mind ever again. I am stuck with that image forever, and if you haven't seen it before, now you're stuck with it forever too. And Crash going wah at stuff. And the Yelling at the Sky song, you know, that you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, but the winner is right in front of my salad. I mean, come on guys, we've got to a point where a gay porn movie becomes such an influential meme. It's like we evolved as a human race, you know? We used to be really stuck up, but now we get to make memes out of gay porn. That's amazing. And like, the girl, it got so popular they made sequels out of it. So yeah, that's my favorite meme of 2017. Next, best anime. Okay, nominees are Ruby Volume 5, Made in Abyss, and Houseki no Kuni. Well, the winner is Houseki no Kuni, of course, clearly, come on, nobody's talking about this anime. Why aren't people talking more about this anime? It could have been Made in the Abyss, but which is a great anime about children exploring the depths of this huge chasm that only gets dangerous and more dangerous as you go deeper, and as you go deeper you can't go back, because when humans try to go back from its depths, they're affected by this severe disease effect that, so the deeper you go, the harsher it is on a person to climb back. It's a very interesting premise and the world building is amazing, but I just can't. It would be such a perfect anime if it wasn't for the pedo all the time. The fucking pedo. Stop it. And Ruby, I mean, I love Ruby with my freaking heart. I know some people are gonna be like, Ruby isn't anime, but like, fuck you. I followed Montion's creation since before Ruby. I'm a huge fan of his work and his legacy. Rest in peace. But I feel like this season was just a lot of talk, and honestly, I watched Ruby for the crazy ass battles, and it's been a whole season of a lot of chit chat, and I do understand because it focused so much in battles during the first seasons that now we do need some world building and to set things for what's to come. And I'm looking forward to it, but it didn't make the winner for this year. Houseki no Kuni is my anime of the year because it is unique as much as it doesn't sound like it is, because it's a bunch of magical fighting girls and there are gems and they can break, and that sounds a lot like a lot of other things. But Houseki no Kuni, first of all, it is a 3D animation, and 3D anime has a reputation of just being goddamn awful and weird and uncanny valley sometimes, but Houseki no Kuni works it out perfectly. You're not bothered at any moment by the fact that it is 3D animation, and it's smooth, it fits the aesthetics, it's just, and the story just gets you surprised every couple episodes. Something will happen that will just catch you off guard. You just really don't expect the things that happen to happen, and it's always like every single episode is just makes me want more. I love it. I wish I was a gem girl. They're so pretty. That's my anime of the year. Next, best music. Okay, now in this category, the nominees are Cuphead, Persona 5, Nier, and Made in the Abyss. Cuphead, it's such a high contender because just listen to the soundtrack from Cuphead. It's just, if you love jazz and old-timey music, the soundtrack for this game is just made for you. Just listen to this. Persona 5, as expected, has amazing music. We've been new that Shin Megami Tensei, Personas in general, just have such a modern, groovy soundtrack to them. And Persona 5 doesn't disappoint at all in soundtrack. It is catchy and addicting. No wonder the "You Never See It Coming" became a whole meme. So it's great, but if you know me, you know I'm a sucker for soundtracks that just have people going like, oh, in the background, you know, just the chanting. I love the chanting, and Nier and Made in the Abyss both have that, but then again, Nier must be my winner because it just have that Yuki Kajiura feeling to the music, and it's just so perfect for the moments in the game. And not only that, every single instrument and you listen to in the soundtrack was made to bring out like the robot aspect of the game, the android, and like the machine and the human aspect. You have songs that are very industrial with clanking and metal-ish sounding noises, and then you have like this soothing just lullaby with bells and I don't know, just very organic songs. It's just my music of the year. It goes to Nier. Best hot guy. Okay, this was a hard one. Best Hot Guy of 2017. The nominees are EY from Persona 5, Doomfist from Overwatch, Max Brass from ARMS, Sidon from Zelda Breath of the Wild, and Robert from Dream Daddy. This is gonna be a hard one, okay? EY, husband material, but of course, Persona just snatched any possibility of a gay romance out of my cold dead hands, because they're just like that, okay? They suck, fuck Persona 5, I hate them, okay? Max Brass, I mean, have you seen him? ARMS have lots of cuties. Springman is a cutie. The Ninja Dude is a cutie. The guy they just included. Max Brass has so much mass. He can tear up my ass. Like, have you seen his pecs, his abs, his thighs, his smile? That's a winning smile. Max Brass is god tier hot. Sidon is just boyfriend slash husband material. He is exotic, intellectual, acrobatic, hot as fuck. And he'll treat you so nicely. He's so happy to be around you. He's boosting your confidence. He believes in you. And also a killer smile. It's just, there's nothing sexier than a dude that has a cute smile. But talking about smiles, let's go in the opposite direction. We have Robert and Doomfist. They're always almost brooding and grimacing, but goddamn, they're hot. Okay, Doomfist, have you seen this man? Have you looked at his body? And his voice too. I want him to whisper in my ear. That's an ASMR I could get into, okay? And Robert. Robert is just, he hits all my buttons, okay? He is dark and brooding, he looks like he smokes and drinks, he looks like a broken man, just my type. Like, leather jacket, the whole scruff look, he is my dream daddy. I'll say though, his personality is a little bit off-putting in real life. I don't think I could be able to deal with someone who needs to do like crazy past midnight escapades to go looking for cryptids. I am a scaredy cat. I like to stay at home after the sun goes down, okay? This isn't the best nominee for my boyfriend or husband. This is the best nominee for Hot Guy of 2017. And if that's the case, I have to say, this is a really hard decision, guys. It's gonna be Max Brass, okay? It's gonna be Max Brass, okay? It's gonna be Max Brass. I mean, he's so big and meaty and that his clothing, Nintendo knew exactly what they were doing. It just looks like it was made to like look like his muscles are just ready to burst out of that. He's so dreamy. Anything that he needs ARMS for, I can do it for him. You know, it's okay. Just Max Brass can fuck my ass. He's the hottest guy in the gaming world of 2017, in my opinion. This is the PP Awards. Best movie. Okay, I haven't watched many movies this year, but I did watch Mother, It, and Pokemon I Choose You. Okay, Pokemon I Choose You was like, I haven't gone to the theater, to the movies, to watch a Pokemon movie since I was so young, since like Lugia's movie, which was the second, I think. But yeah, since it was like a retelling of the very first episodes, me and my friends were like, oh my god, we gotta watch it. This is our childhood, and we were shocked by what we saw. There are so many crazy things in this movie. Brock and Misty are not Ash's companion at first. Ash dies. He has a dream, a nightmare, where he's stuck in a reality that is ours. That's a shade I didn't need during the movie. He's stuck in a reality where Pokemon doesn't exist, and the movie portrays that moment as he's stuck in the nightmare. And it was just like, oh, cool, I'm in the nightmare. Pikachu talks. Near the end of the movie, he speaks. He talks understandably in language, you know? And everybody in the movies was like, what? Anyway, that movie was just mind-blowing. And I don't really consider it a horror movie. I thought it was a comedy one. I laughed my ass off. I really enjoyed it. I really liked Pennywise. It's such a hilarious character. If I could be an eldritch horror that goes after children, I would probably be that. It's just so funny every time he would show up. The scariest moments during it was the moments with the children interacting with other people, other humans, the adults, the other children from their school. Those were really horrifying, but Pennywise was just hilarious to me. But my movie of the year, it's gonna be Mother. I know I'm gonna get some backlash for this, but I'm such a fucking hippie, and the whole movie is like this huge criticism of how we fucking destroy Earth, and how we're probably gonna pay sooner or later for our ignorance. And I'm 100% on that message. As someone who's tried so much to make other people aware of how they should treat the world better, you just soon see that nobody cares for that. We don't care. We are just gonna take and destroy, and when it's too late, it's too late. We like to deal with consequences instead of doing things responsibly. It's our nature. That's my movie of the year. Moving on to the biggest flop of the year, okay? In the biggest flop nominees, we have Mass Effect Andromeda, Animal Crossing Pocket Camp, Persona 5, Xenoblade Chronicles 2, okay? Andromeda was garbage, come on. Basically no gay options for relationships. I guess they had one in there, which is stupid and lame, and you know better. And Pocket Camp, I mean, I've been waiting for a new Animal Crossing since forever, and we're all so excited that Animal Crossing came to the cell phone. We could have Animal Crossing on our hands wherever we go, and the game just ended up being like so grindy and tiresome and not that engaging. It's really engaging at first, but soon you'll grow tired of it. The updates are coming in, the game is getting more interesting, but I think they kind of rushed maybe the release, so it did flop a little bit, in my opinion. Xenoblade Chronicles 2, I mean, seriously, have you seen anything from it? It's just a stupid game, what can I say? I've come from Xenogears and Xenosaga, and it just breaks my heart to see my favorite franchise of all time, Xenogears is my favorite game of all time, fall so hard and so stupidly to become like this collectathon of boob blades. I don't know what the fuck were they thinking, like maybe because of the gacha fever that's happening on Android games, but it's made for pervs, and I'm so fucking tired of JRPGs being made for generic boy pervs. The main character is always like this generic looking boy, and he's just surrounded by all these huge titties, and we were probably like, oh, but it was a boy, and he was surrounded by a bunch of hunky dudes, and he could just grab all of them sex. You would love that game. Yes, I would, and it would be different, it would be new. Like, it wouldn't be like 99.99999% of all the JRPG games. Enough with the trope of generic-ass Japanese-looking boys just being surrounded by them titties. Stop. But Persona 5 is gonna take this year's biggest flop, okay? And this is like 100% a personal opinion. I had such high hopes for Persona 5 in the writing department because Persona 5 advertised itself as this game about a group of teenagers that were going off to change society because they don't fit society. Society doesn't understand them, and they're just so unique and quirky and snowflakey, and they're gonna make the world see it, and they're gonna make the world take it and accept it and like break the chains. And then the game just gives me like a group of normies, a bunch of straight fucks. Don't even try to give me the Yusuke talk. He is asexual at best and still can't date him in the game, can I? The lack of gay relationship options, while at the same time you can pretty much fuck any and every girl in this game, no matter if they're like 10 years older or younger than you. It's just like, and oh yeah, there are 2 gay characters in the game. They're only there to be a joke. Like, we are portrayed as effeminated predators of children. Like, we're pedophiles. We're portrayed as pedophiles in this game. Cool, nice, thanks Atlas. I'm not touching any Shin Megami Tensei game until they give me the gay. Like, how can you make a game like Persona 5 about teens that don't fit the norm in society and just don't give me a single gay character? I even thought, like, I thought the ponytail chick, I don't even remember their names because they're so boring and not memorable. I thought the ponytail chick was gonna be a lesbian, because the whole, oh my god, my friend's trying to kill herself, I love her, I'm gonna be there for her. There was like this whole affection going on. I really thought it was a couple. She was a couple. It would be so cute of her to break the chains from her like abusive professor and to be with the other girl that I don't know. It could have been so much better. So Persona 5 was my biggest disappointment of the year, okay? And if you don't agree with that, that's fine. It's my awards. Get out of my show. Best, or I guess worst, YouTube drama.
Yeah, boys and girls, that's the point we're at right now. I talk about YouTube drama. Oh my god.
Okay, this year we had PewDiePie says the N-word. Jake Paul, in general, his existence. And Caffrey's 8 inches. And the winner is Jake Paul. Yes, I mean, he looks like the embodiment of white privilege, and he could just stab a person in public and go like, oh, I didn't know I couldn't stab people, oh my god, I'm so sorry, and people would just be, oh, it's okay, Jake Paul, don't worry. He even made like this whole video, these cops come up to him and kind of go to arrest him, and it ended up just being a joke. Like, all the cops are actors or whatever, and they're just like, us arresting white people? What year do you think you're in? And Trump is president. Of course he can get away with murder. Next. Best announcement. Okay, now this year we got announced Legend of Mana remake.
Okay, it's Secret of Mana. I know. I'm sorry. It's so many manas. I'm gonna say Legend of Mana more than once, probably. Please, every time I do that, just remember I love you. I'm human. I make mistakes. Okay, bye.
That just strung all my chords. That just touched the child that I have inside me that used to love the fuck playing out of Legend of Mana. Okay, I can't wait to play the remake. It looks beautiful in 3D, it looks so cute, and is so loyal to the formula. We rarely get remakes that are this loyal to what came before, you know, without like, it's really just an enhanced 3D version of the game. Can't wait to play it. But we got Toy Story in Kingdom Hearts 3. I know Kingdom Hearts 3 itself, it wasn't an announcement, but the trailer that shows that Toy Story is in it was insane. It blew our minds. The gameplay is amazing. The graphics, everything is just mwah, Bayonetta 3. And that has to be like the announcement. Are you excited for Bayonetta 3? Like, it seems like most of us didn't even think it could be. And the other half is just like breaking their mind because they're like asking, why is Bayonetta wearing her first outfit? Why is she all bloody? What's gonna happen? Timelines and many other theories. Some people are just like separating Cereza from Bayonetta that we know, and this game's gonna be actually Cereza grown up. I just can't wait to play Bayonetta 3. Bayonetta is like Queen, Slay, goals. Everybody should aspire. Nobody can be Bayonetta, but we should all aspire to be somewhat like her, because she's just role models all over the place, okay? Bayonetta is flawless. Bayonetta 1 and 2 are flawless as games, and I just can't fucking wait to see more of what Bayonetta 3 has in store for us. Just can't. Best new Overwatch skin. The nominees are Sentai Genji, Winged Victory, Mercy, Zarya, totally ace. But it's Junkrat. It's Bitch Junkrat. Bitch Junkrat. Bitch Junkrat is the winner. Look at this boy. Look at this. He's so yummy. I mean, I'm just so happy Junkrat finally has a decent skin. Oh my god, all the other ones they wish to give him is so much garbage. Okay, Overwatch, now the only thing I'm gonna ask, give me the fucking Demon Junkrat skin, thank you. Okay, now worst new Overwatch skin. In 2017 we have Hanzo Cyber Ninja from the anniversary. What the fuck is that? And also Hanzo, Casual Hanzo. So bad it got fixed. What the fuck is that? Lifeguard McCree, which would be perfect if it weren't for that fucking blonde hair. What the fuck is up with that? Dragon Symmetra. Okay, this is complicated. Okay, a lot of people are in love with this, but it's so weird, it's so ugly, it's so... why you guys... she looks gross. The head thing, gross. Plus, why don't give a dragon outfit, a dragon skin for like Pharah that flies and shoots rockets, like could be fireballs, and the justice rains from above. It would be like Bahamut from Final Fantasy doing an overdrive. But no, let's give Symmetra dragon skin because that makes sense. But yeah, the worst, this year's worst skin is gonna go for Winter Soldier, because where to begin with this bullshit? It's just basic, uninteresting. It looks like if you went to like one of those sites where you can buy 3D models for your projects or for practice or whatever, and you just found some random first-person shooter model, and that's that. Made a skin. Yay. I hate it. Best gaming coverage moment. Okay, now this is a complicated category, not exactly gaming coverage, but it's the best moment game related, where it's not the game itself, but the people like announcing it. The nominees are Jeff Kaplan sitting on a chair for 10 hours. That moment where Miyamoto and the Rabbids guy were on stage during E3, it was pretty cringy. But the winner is The fuck the Oscars, man. Have you seen that? Okay, the Sony PlayStation experience. We had this guy, a Mexican director, I think that's it. Something like that. That's really not relevant. The thing is, dude got up in stage to talk about his game, and just look at it.
Look at me, man. How do I look? It's like, I'm telling you this, okay. There are like passionate people, there are crazy people, and there is me. Look, the Oscars should fuck themselves up. This is the shit. I'm telling you, this is the real shit. Let me just give me a minute. I want to take your time. Fuck the Oscars, you know? Fuck the Oscars. Fuck you. I'm telling you. This is bullshit. Sorry, I'm a little bit. I'm a little bit jet lagged. So that's why I'm a bit. And I'm excited.
So Joseph, a way out. Co-op game.
If the whole world tell me your game is shit, I'll tell them no, it's not. Yeah. This is the thing.
Yeah.
And this is my idea. It doesn't have anything with the EA shit going on, with the loot box and stuff.
Okay.
No. Okay. Look. I'm gonna say to you one. Yeah, I'm talking too long.
That's
Let
okay.
me talk a little bit.
No, it's like we got a long show, Jones. We got to be fair to everybody.
Let me continue a little bit. This is my time to shine, man. You know how proud I am to be in this industry.
You flew a long way. I know you did.
This is fun.
All right.
It's fucking
Joseph
fun.
Barrett.
I love
this. Best Girl. The nominees are 2B, Rachel Amber, Urbosa, Zelda, Marina, Twintel, that new Street Fighter girl. Well, they all win. They're all great. All these girls, they're perfect. I love them. I mean, they all take the award. They're all that. Hi everybody. I don't know what happened, but I think the best girl this year is gonna be Monica. Monica is the best girl. Most what the fuck moment of the year. Final Fantasy 15 in general, like the chibi Final Fantasy 15 that's coming out for Android, what the fuck, and like the Assassin's Creed collab that they did, where like I don't know which is weirder, to see the boys from Final Fantasy talking about the Assassin's Creed as it is a game that exists, and it's not only exists, but it has a festival related to it in that world, or just seeing like a horse chocobo in Assassin's Creed. What the fuck is that horse chocobo? It looks weird. But the winner is Death Stranding. Death Stranding in general is a what the fuck. Like, we're all in love with it, but we have no idea what it is. And not only that, but Norman Reedus, Hideo Kojima, Guillermo del Toro, and that other guy from the Hannibal thing. They being together and working on this project and being so like tight. They're so in love with each other. It's just like a huge what the fuck. It's a good what the fuck. And it's my most what the fuck gaming moment thing of 2017. Worst human garbage. The nominees are Trump, the president of the United States, is the president. How? Dude is every bad thing a person can be. He's stupid, ugly, racist, homophobe, transphobe, fatphobe, ableist, misogynist, you name it, he is it. It's just, wow. Ajit Pai really is not way far from Trump in like, I don't have any redeeming qualities kind of person. He wants to fuck up the internet for everybody, and that's like, how garbage can you be? all of that so he can make more money. And the collective of sexual predators and pedophiles in Hollywood. And the winner is I Really Can't Decide. All of them. They all deserve a big old guillotine, okay? Let's make that happen in 2018. 2018, Rise with Guillotine. Now for the gayest game. The nominees are Butterfly Soup, Dream Daddy, Breath of the Wild, Night in the Woods, and Life is Strange. All of them are winners! If you're gay, go play them. They have gay characters and they're well written. Rejoice! Who needs fucking Persona 5 and its shitty ass, boring ass characters when you can play all these amazing games that are well written and have characters that actually are interesting? Fuck Persona 5. Fuck Persona 5. And last, and definitely not least, my best game of 2017. And the nominees are Nier Automata, Miitopia, Life is Strange, and Dream Daddy. And my game of the year is gonna be Dream Daddy for so many reasons. First of all, it's gay as fuck. Second of all, it was made by Game Grumps. Isn't that amazing? Like, my favorite people / channel in the world helped make a game, and not only that, but he made a gay game where you're a dad dating single dads. That's such like powerful, and it's normalizing not only gay relationships, but in an adult way. Like, even though you're an adult, you get to feel awkward and lonely and they know their daddies, you know, they're lonely too, and it's different. When you're young, you're daring and you just flirt with everybody and you hook up and you know, when you're an adult and you have so many troubles and you have a family, you have children to take care, these things get harder. You just can't go around dating anyone and just flirting left and right. I mean, if you do, kudos to you. I am envious. I don't even have children and I'm already at that stage of awkwardness. But yeah, Dream Daddy is just stellar in so many ways, and I'm just so happy that it's a game that exists and gave me the opportunity of being around all these charismatic, positive, well-written characters. I think a lot of AAA games could learn a thing or two from the writing from this game because it's really good and it's really relatable and I love it. Meanwhile, Persona 5 can suck a big old smelly dick. I hope you enjoyed the show, the awards. Leave your opinions in the comment section below. Who do you think, what are your choices for any of these categories? Let's get a discussion rolling here. And I hope to see you guys in the next year with a more elaborate show for you all. Maybe make a podcast with a couple people so we get some discussion going and even like open polls so you can vote and maybe we can choose the winners together. Anyway, I had lots of fun with this project. See you in the next one. Bye! Categories in general. Categories. Okay. But this isn't like the best contestant for the best nominee for during that regard